Hey guys, it's Paul. I'm going to give you a really quick introduction tutorial on Zoho Connect. So it's a internal social network for your company. It's a place where it's like a connection between Facebook, Twitter, and something like Slack, some messenger program. But it's all integrated. It's all private to your company, and it's free to use. So I'll just talk you through, because most of you know how to use a social network. Just imagine that this is just for your company. So I can write a post. Morning. How was your weekend, right? Something like that on a Monday morning. And I can write it on my wall, or I can write it on the company wall. So for this one, I'm just going to write it on my wall. And that will post a status as me. Right, now I'm going to say, so what I've got a choice of is ask a question, which I could have done that, I suppose. Make an announcement, start a poll, create an event, write a forum post, start a video conference, or favourite a custom app. I don't know what that means, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an announcement. What we're going to say, softball practice tonight. Don't forget, softball practice tonight. Okay, at 6 p.m. The field, whatever. Right. So I'm gonna make some sort of announcement. Obviously, for other people, it'd actually be a reel, and I'm gonna put in that on the company wall. So that's gonna share it across everybody as a notification. Obviously, I could have also created an event, softball practice today at, what did I say, 6 p.m. ends today at 7, location for the field, description, practice, select who you want, company, or do you want, if you've got groups set up, you can pick for a group. I'm going to put on the company wall. It had invites there as well, didn't it? I should have invited people. Maybe I can do it after the fact. I'm not sure I can. I must be able to somehow, but that's all right. So you can see you can create an event, start a poll. Will we in the softball game on Sunday? Right? Obviously, you're going to do things that are actually business related. Yes. No. Maybe. Right. Allow voting on multiple options now. Show recent results after the poll, and again, put it on your company wall. You can send it to a group. You can send it to an event. Whatever you want to do. Right. Now I've got open. What I've got here is Sarah Sales is getting emails. Softball practice. Paul Nicholson has started a poll. So Sarah Sales can click on that and view conversation. Ian Installs is getting the same thing, right? So I've only got 3 users on my Zoho One account, but Sarah is logged in at on my Safari. So let me pull Sarah up. So when you go to Zoho One, it's a little bit different. If you go to Zoho Connect, you'll just fire into Zoho Connect. But Zoho One's a collection of all 35 apps. This connection is not... this is because I've done a unique URL. Visit this website. Right, because at the top, you see how it says connect.happy-me.com. That is the unique URL for this Connect platform. So I've changed it from Zoho to my Happy Me website, but it's got your own custom URL. But the little padlock isn't set up yet, so that's why it got that error message. So anyway, Sarah's now logged in. So will we win some? Yes, Sarah's going to vote yes. It's going to say, would you like to show alerts? I don't, because it'll go mad on me. Softball practice. I'll be there. Softball's practice tonight. You know, and then, like I say, Ian's done a direct message to Sarah. Oh. How's the warehouse CCTV sales going? This was a private message. I'll come and talk to you about it later. Right, that's going to send an email to Ian. So I'm getting all these notifications as well. It's just like social networks. You know, it depends. You can create or change or set how many notifications come up, or you know what you want to see, where you want to be a part of. So if I'll go back and I'll just, you get the feed stuff. You get that you can ask questions. So what the channels are specific conversations within certain places. So the sales group is I can have a chat with everybody in the sales group. The installs is everybody in installs, and it pops up down the bottom here, and I can just do chats, open chats between those people. You know, so it will connect with Zoho Click. Now, if you haven't used Zoho Click, it's a different tutorial again, but it's pretty much exactly like Slack. A lot of people say it's better, but that's for other people to decide, I guess. Obviously I'm a one-man band. I don't use a lot of these programs because I'd just be talking to myself, and that'd just get weird, as weird as this would be. So, you know, I've got a notification saying Sarah's voted on the poll. Yes, she thinks we'll win. There's my notification to say I'll be there. I can do the like a Facebook post. You know, great. See you there. You can hear my email going off crazy because obviously I've got 3 people set up on my email. I haven't actually voted on it actually, so I'm going to put yes as well. So that was channels. Groups, like Facebook, you set up a group, it has its own chat, it has its own feed. This is a sales group. What is everyone working on this week? Oh, this week. I suppose you can ask it as a question. If you need me, I'm around until Wednesday. Something like that, right? I picked the week. I picked the week that's the hardest to spell of the day. You know, so I can send that question out. Notification. New sale for I don't know if I can put Sarah up there in that. Sarah at I don't know, fire alarm church or something like that, right? I'm pretty sure I can tag Sarah. You know, so I can put a notification in there that's going to do that in the sales group. I'm not sure if it'll show on the company wall. It'll show within the sales group, but if you don't have access to the sales group, you wouldn't see it. So now you've got. So if I go to Sarah's email, she's got Paul Nicholson reacted to your comment. Paul asked a question in the sales group, so she would just click view the conversation. Paul mentioned you. So you get the conversation, that you get a message. You can create forums for different events. You know, you can have a sales forum, a installation forum, a HR forum, whatever it is, where you can ask certain questions and you can get, you know, I think what's that? Who shall bring? I'm bringing the beer. Right? Or you know, you can create a forum for events, for groups, for whatever you want. The manuals is a funky one as well, which is really cool. What manuals really can be is introducing how to use things in your company. So if it's the best practices, so for this one I've created how to use the CRM. So our company would use a CRM system, and then I'd create a a manual that I'd have all these steps on how to use it. You know, create an article. You go how to set up potentials stroke deals, whatever you want to call it. Click, add, click, new, click, name, select, blah blah blah, name, add, stage, whatever it is, right? You would create a how-to list, and you could change. You could use which chapter, or you could create a new chapter. So this could be potential management, right? So that's a different chapter in that manual, or I could have added it to a chapter. So when I save it now, I've got in this manual introduction to how to do it. I've got how to understand leads. It's not actually published. I don't know why. Let me. I don't know why that's not published. Oh, the whole thing's not published. That's why, right? Publish. On your we can publish to the company wall. Again, this might be to the sales group, but I'm going to put it on the company wall so everybody can see it, because everybody in the company uses it. And you can see now I can create a manual of how to, like, you know that you work with people that are always asking you, how do you do that again? How do you do that? Well, go to manuals, click on, you know, that manual, whatever it is we've set up, how to use. You get the same people. I know I keep asking you, but can you just show me how I do that email again? So creating customer emails, creating whatever emails, you can just create a place where they can come and find it and say, you know, and you know, comment. This was a great help, but how do I access sales invoices? Something like that, right? And then that would have a comment that you can view, and then you can reply to it. Somebody else could reply to it. Let me go in as Sarah, and you know, if I go to manuals, Zoho CRM, and then Sarah can comment, even though that other comment isn't there. So I haven't actually done it, but do I need to refresh it? I can hear the clicking of the email. Yeah, so maybe it's a comment for yourself on that. Maybe it's a setting that I need to make comments public to everybody. So this is just an introduction. I know it's getting long, and I know it gets sky, as it always does when I'm talking to myself on a network. It is published to. Oh, okay. But we're going to go into each step further and further as we look deeper into it. So I just wanted to give you an overview of what's capable, not necessarily how to do everything. There's the comment I was looking for now, of course. Hey Paul, you go to invoices, then click sales, something, whatever it is, right? And that is because this little notification here is because I've got an app on my computer that does the same thing. It looks the exact same, but it's actually an app. So that's why the notification is logged in as me. So manuals, and then tasks, any tasks you want. You can add tasks. You can, you know, you got this, I can't remember what that name is. It's got a weird name, this step thing, isn't it, where you move things around and, you know, catch up with Sarah about warehouse job. I can add that, and I can assign it to me, add tags, change the status, make it a high priority, remind myself. So it's a really in-depth thing. There's all sorts of stuff happening within this. You know, I can create events, I can upload files, Custom apps, I don't really know what that is. I'll look into it further as I go. But really what you're looking at is that, you know, your internal social media that's showing here what's upcoming, what's happening. You know, it's getting your team together, talking. It's congratulations on a new baby boy. You know, Ian install. His name's not Ian. His name is Ian Installs in here, like Sarah Sales, but that's just, you know, it isn't Sarah in Sales. That's how I put it in, so I remembered it. Congrats, new baby. You know, share. Oh, pick a wall. You know, congratulations, and then everybody gets a notification because it's been posted to the company wall. Sarah thinks this is important to let everybody in the company know, not just post it as her own status, which is on my way to I don't know, B&Q for meeting. Anybody worked there, right? Post it on your wall. Doesn't get the notification to everybody else. But what's happened with the other email, look, Sarah's replied to you. Sarah's voted. Comment. Here's Ian Installs. Sarah's comment. So you're going to get emails, but you can turn these off unless people have specifically mentioned you. So I think it's really cool. I think you need to get your teams talking. I think you need to. It's good that it pops up and it will say happy birthday. You know, birthday announcements. You can change things here. So birthday buddies, announcements suggested, all's going to come up here in a widget. You can jump to the contacts, jump to the channels, see what chats you're involved in. That's probably me talking to myself. You know, it's an in-depth social network within your company, but it's going to get you knowing each other without having to go and talk and sit at everybody's desk and have another. I'm not saying don't go and talk to each other, but if you can put lost start softball this weekend 5-0, right? Company wall again. People can know that without chasing around and talking. I'm not saying don't talk over coffee, but all of a sudden you're going deeper, knowing what's happened before it's happened, right? And this is, you know, angry face. This is my app saying Sarah's just commented. Here's my notification up here. You know. We will get them next time. If Ian isn't expecting another baby and turns up, smiley face, right? You know, have a laugh, innit? Get your team. You know, that's one thing I miss about working with teams and working with groups of people, finding out stuff about them that's outside of work, finding things where you want to connect, you want to dig deeper, you want to talk, you want to communicate, and have some fun. So this is free to use. Obviously, there's some limitations on the free plan versus the pricing, but I just think it's a good thing for your team to start talking more, especially if you live. I mean, I'm talking like you're all in the same office. You could be 10,000 miles away from each other, but you could still keep up to date with what you're up to, what's happening, you know, all that sort of stuff. But I think you get the drift of what I'm trying to show you on Zoho Connect. As with anything, we've got a Zoho One training. If you come to z1train.com, we've got a course on Zoho Connect, or we will have. Obviously, you can see that I'm new to it as well. But if you join if you join the if you enroll in the course and more people enroll, the quicker I'll push it up the pipeline on the Zoho One training. I'm going to be sharing how to do certain things, how to connect, how to talk on Zoho Connect. And then if you join the forum, I've just created a Zoho Connect training. So this is where you can ask specific questions. Go to forum.z1train.com, find the Zoho Connect category and just post a question. How do I do this? Or how do I sign up? And that'll help me know what people need. So thanks for watching. I know it dragged out as these always do. I know it got scatty as these always do because I just find it hard talking to myself. Obviously there's a phone app, an app for your computer to make it easier. You're going to get the emails that you can change how you get the emails. But I think it'll just be a fun thing for you to use for your company, and it's well worth looking into. Any questions, as always, leave a comment. Come and see me at z1train.com. And I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching, guys.